Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. And the other day, yesterday, I made a video about this paper layered art. And then somebody watched it and said, I didn't like the North came out not too bad. I guess I don't even have that one anymore. But the South doesn't look good when you take and weld these together. And if you weld those together, it doesn't read good, the T and the U and the H. But somebody made a suggestion and I kind of like it. It doesn't look as good as I'm thinking it does. I'm going to delete those nodes. I'm going to bring in an indexing line and I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to bring in another indexing line and I'm going to put it right there, giving us a separation of the letters. And then we're going to take the shape tool. If you were going to do this for real, you'd want to measure your nodes, but we're going to put 3 nodes. We're going to select, well, let's go ahead and put 3 nodes on the other side. Well, you could, if I was going to do this for real, I'd measure. And then take all these nodes and right click and convert them to a line. Now we're going to take that center node and notch it down, maybe even twice, 2 times. So it does separate the letters, but it doesn't look good to me. So the only other suggestion, and all it is an arrow sign. What we could do instead of doing this, and I don't know, if I don't really, this is paper and it's not very big. I don't think it's actually going to be used for a sign. I think this would be pretty cool. If you wanted south to go that direction, is go to your common shapes and get your arrow, and we'll get one that's going that direction. And let's just draw an arrow. And remember, let's make it a red hairline. Remember, I don't know if you watched the other video on this little red dot, but you can change a lot of the configuration of the arrow. And then bring this arrow, onto your south. Probably going to have to go and convert it to a curve, and then select all this and weld it. And then when you cut this out of paper, that's what it would look like. Make it life a lot easier. And you could do other things. We could, if you wanted to play around with it a little bit, we could take what we're going to do is take the parallel dimension tool and find out how big this is. And it's 0.08. So we're going to draw a rectangle. I don't know why that did it. We're going to draw a rectangle that is 0.08 wide. And I'm going to change that to a hairline. Doesn't matter if it's blue or not. And I could have probably stretched this out a little bit more. But what we're going to, let's make it at least that big. Now, if we take a 2-point line and go from like right there to right there, wish I would have set our setting, and I'll just show you when nothing's selected. Double click on your pen tool, graphic, and set it on hairline. Now everything will be in hairline that I draw. And what we can do is we can use the Smart Fill tool to get that shape. Take that out of the way, and then just take our virtual segment delete key and delete these other lines, and turn left click, right click. See that little lines left over, and then just take your arrow and I'm not suggesting this will kind of go right to the middle, and then let's get these nodes. You could grab these nodes and bring them down to this one, and then delete all that and Smart Fill that. And you maybe want to put the arrow further out. Let's just do that. Back up. That's one thing nice about the Now, we don't have it connected yet. We might have to connect it, but start moving and hold down the control button. Now you elongated that sweep. And at least this is the same thickness as the bottom arrow. And then this would all be one piece. And I think it's like a parkway, so it's almost like a road. You could do some other things that would be pretty cool to make this look like a road. And I might do that in another part since this is a road. So maybe stay tuned for, I think this is like part 3 of this series. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.